Hello, my name is Cark32 and welcome back to our Divine Journey 2 playthrough. I am just continuing crafting up or automating different things in the base, slowly but surely getting stuff going. So I've kind of just started at the bottom of the chassis because if you don't know, you need to craft up one to get the next one in the line, and to get the industrial machine chassis, or even farther up the line, it's like eight different craftings. So I am just starting at the bottom and automating every single thing that I can at the moment. Starting with the steel machine casings, which just need some steel rods, steel plates, and energized osmium. Now I've gone ahead and automated this. Sort of automated. I'm automated the actual ingots. I haven't automated the biodiesel, but that was running in our base for quite a long time. So we got a lot that hopefully will last us a while. I don't think these get used very much. They're used in a few things in mechanism, but it's like one ingot, one ingot, one ingot. Like you're not using like blocks of it. So like hundreds of ingots of that stuff is gonna last me for a while. So I just did that and then threw a thing on the back and crafted up another fluid transposer because it is pretty easy if you have the frames. So got that one fully automated. Now I am working on the next one, which needs the stone burnt, the steel casing, and these atomic alloys. Well, we got the stone burnt mostly automated. We don't have the polished stone. Well, we have the polished stone automated. We don't have this automated yet. So that is definitely something we are going to have to figure out how to do that, and pretty sure we're going to be doing it in a crafter. I think. Yeah, I have the thing right there. But I want to work on these. We're working on these machine frames, so I don't have to do all this stuff manually. As we can see, it is quite a journey now. So that is that. I have gone ahead and right now I'm doing the alloys, and I've sort of got it like very basic, nothing very exciting. Basically, we're going to put the recipes in here. It's going to pull them out and put the things in there. We had a little bit of a mishap with I had the conduits connected, so when it pulled out the alloys, I put them back in the top because it is a valid recipe at top. But I want that to go back into the A system and then get put back in here for the next part. So I am doing that right now. Thought I crafted up more patterns. But yeah, so getting all this stuff just feels pretty good. Some of this stuff I've just batch crafted, like those. I just threw osmium in there. Steel. That is, just did 3 more stacks of steel. I don't know. I really don't know, like, the best way, like the fastest way to do it is like that, the fastest way. Pulverized coal, iron. That might be the fastest way. If we have a tree farm, I could always do it with charcoal. 4 charcoal pieces and 4 charcoal and 1 iron equals 1 steel, so that is another way. So there's multiple ways we can go about doing that. I just really haven't decided how I want to do that. It's easy to go chop down a whole bunch of trees and do that. The only problem is you need 4 stacks of charcoal per 1 stack of iron because it's a 1 to 4. So you need lots and lots of wood for that. So, all right, what was I doing? Pattern. We got our patterns, yes. All right, so I'm doing the next one, and that goes to that. So this one will go in there, and this one will go in there. Now, if you don't know the mechanism machines, you can't put an input and the output on the same side. You can't do the extra and the input on the same side. It just won't let you. So this is why I've had to do it kind of this way. But let's just go ahead and craft some more of those up. So there it goes. That is doing that. I don't have any speed upgrades or anything in here. It's just one of those. It's on the to-do list. So that should put that in there. That'll pull out. There we go. And it's a 1 to 8 if you do the enriching first. And then this should get pulled out, put back in there, and sent back into the A system. So that one, relatively easy. Now the next one is this. So we want refined obsidian. No, compressed obsidian. Pretty sure that does 8. And that, yeah, that does, it's 1 to 8 like all the other ones. Man, I am low on this. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to be low on this stuff because I haven't got this automated yet. I'll throw this in here. Pulverizer, not connected yet. I did start making conduits finally. Finally got around to doing that. Not the end of the world, but you do need the energized dark dust. But I've started doing that, obviously, over here, just because it makes things a million times easier. Alright, this has been running for a while. I haven't even been checking on my power, actually. Yeah, we're getting resources slow, but since I am crafting up so much of this stuff, we are really, we are going through our resources pretty quick. Pretty sure the enrichment chamber, yeah, gives us a guaranteed 4. I think that's the best way to do it. Alright, and then sand to glass. I'll probably replace this with another interface when I get it built, and that will produce the glass. Alright, so that is this part. Now the next one after this is... I shouldn't have taken them off, but yes, this one. And again, this one is a pain as well to make that RF powder. Okay, I am continuing to add more and more machines and recipes to our network here. I have just gone ahead and added the like what are they? The 1K storage components. So I did the 1K and the 4K now. Because I was starting to get tired of not being able to do much with a 1K crafting thing. It does appear that, like most machines with different tiers, you have to go up the tiers. So basically you add more to the previous one. There's no like just crafting up a 64K. You have to add the 64K to all the previous ones, but that is pretty typical of this mod pack. They definitely like recipes like that. There's no skipping, which, yeah, it's alright. I don't know if I love it, but, yeah. So Certus Quartz is definitely, we are struggling a bit with Certus Quartz, not going to lie. I do have this set just for the blue light lasers, but I mean, this thing isn't super quick at all. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. I know that, and I am working towards faster things, probably with the builder, but we're working towards it. We are definitely working towards it. I know our resources aren't great, but this isn't something that's like super quick to craft up, as we see. I do think I am going to need a stonework factory. Really? I swear, it just rained, and I just slept the night away. I guess that was the night before, but... my things are actually full right now, so I'm like, I don't need rain. So what was I saying? I think we're gonna need a few things here. One, the sand that we need for our silicon. I think I need to get a stonework factory. That will deal with any of the sand, gravel, clay. Not clay. I think you can even maybe get silicon from it. Yeah. So I want to get this thing crafted up. Plus, we're going through a lot of sand for glass and stuff. And I think I actually do have the enhanced machine parts. I think I had 11, I think I checked. So I have enough for 2 of these machine cases at the moment. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And craft this up, I think. Again, though, it's going to be a little bit of crafting up here. Do I want to get the animal rancher while we're at it? Probably should do that. Okay, I'm just crafting up the last thing we need here. And just continuing to add all the recipes if possible. I'm not doing a bucket recipe. I don't think that is super important at the moment. But, yeah. Else, I am just kind of adding. There we go. Did I not do... I thought I had this already done. Maybe not. I thought I crafted up 2 of them. But, oh, goodness, we're out of steel. Okay, crafting up the last of this, I think. We're gonna have to get more of those machine parts. Not looking forward to do that, but I would like this because the animal rancher is going to be good for the wool that we need for all the cables, and that will let me stop having to do that manually. But what was that? What was that fire sound? Where do we want to put this stuff now? Obviously, we're going to have to put the rancher over here. May even be able to place it like down here. Obviously, it's going to need The easiest way would be to place it right here, but unfortunately the things can walk over it, so I would have to do... We actually have a plenty... Like if I do that, that way they won't immediately walk out. Oh, they were going for it. Oh, I thought they were going for it. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that. You can connect the basic cables, I think. I only have 2 left. That's actually just enough. Alright. So that, I believe, will... That will get them, but I do need a... Yeah, it just did it. Do we need... You know what? I'm like, do we need to expand the range? I don't know if we do. I mean, we do, but... It's gonna go... fast enough. I'm like, do I want to do the range upgrades right now? We'll just leave it, and then they will slowly... Yeah. And, yeah, the range upgrades, as with most things in this mod pack, if you want the higher tiers, you have to go through every single one. You know what? We'll do that. It wasn't too bad. Alright, there we go. We'll just leave that, and then that will get us the stuff. So, there is that one. Now, next, the stonework factor. I guess we could put it right here. And then... Maybe storage box? What do you want? I mean, the cool thing about this is it just produces whatever you want. So, cobblestone. Hold on. Like, if we want... Silicone, I think, is probably the most important. Which, if we look at this, is 3 of those in a row. I think that will... I think that will get us most of what we want. Yeah. The only annoying bit is if you want... I think you can get glass from it, too. If you did furnace mode. Yeah, so if you did 2 of those plus that. But if we do... If we just leave this, then we will have sand. And I can pull the sand out. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then I can smelt the sand. I think that's what we'll do. And then we can smelt the stone if we want. If we really wanted to, we could craft up like a second stonework factory or something like that. What's a storage bus recipe look like? I haven't really looked. Alright, they're not too terrible, and we're getting to the point where I have recipes for a lot of this stuff now. Alright, we do have one. Ah, sticky piston. I do kind of want that, though. Also, I only have 1 crafter, so shift-clicking the recipes in when there's 3 that's trying to craft up doesn't work very well. Alright, I think we do want... Piston is another one I want to get. I haven't done furnace yet. But, thankfully, it's getting easier. Was it... Here, let's do... Yeah. Do a recipe for that. It's iron, isn't it? And I don't have an interface terminal yet, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Actually, I should probably do OR dictionary now that I'm thinking about it, because we really do spruce mostly, just because I find it easier. So hopefully that will... It should find spruce. Yeah. Not that I have a recipe for these, but... Alright, let's see. Does that work? Yeah. Alright, so as long as we have like the basic piston, I can just make a... I'll just manually do that, and then... Alright, I don't think we need recipes for those right this second. You know what? I'm not gonna do... Yeah, I'm not gonna do recipes for that yet. Just because I don't have enough room. But I can manually do this stuff. Alright, and... I'm just gonna do this. Man, I do like having those automated. Like, why are you still going? Alright, so I think that is, yes, there we go. We have all the things I need to get automated. Alright, let's just double check. We have 102. Yes, there we go. Alright, awesome. So, that's going to make our life better. This is going to make our life better. Look at all this delicious wool. We'll throw that in. There, cool. So, that done. That done. We got that done. So many things I need to get. Oh, we got that. Do I have... I haven't done those yet. No, we haven't got to that yet. Still working on it. Alright, I think we got most of the stuff automated. Oh, no. Energized dark iron. This is going to take a little bit more... that's a little bit more complicated to craft up because this can't be done in AE. It consumes the item. So we're going to have to come up with a way to do that. So I have been crafting up more things. I haven't tackled this part yet. I need to get a crafter built, but I just batch crafted a few of those to last me for a little bit of time. Yeah, we'll get to it. I have gone ahead and crafted up a redstone furnace here. And the reason for that is because I want to get an easier way to get steel. So, as we remember, we used to do coal to coal coke in the blast furnace, but that took, what, 3 minutes per, like, one thing? It took forever. But now we have this with the pyrolytic conversion, and as we can see, that can... Oh, I didn't know you could get it from sawdust. But coal to coal coke and gives creosote. And there is other ways to get charcoal as well. Although, isn't this just like a smelting recipe? I mean, I know you get creosote out of it, but... Oh, we could even do blocks of coal that way. I didn't even think about that, actually. Oh, we can even do sugarcane. We could feed it sugarcane and get charcoal. Like I said, I still haven't fully decided how I want to go about getting steel, but if we do it the coke way, it's just one coke and one iron and a induction smelter. I think that's the only, unless there is. Yeah, there's the coke. If we do it in, oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh. Alright, so if we do, I didn't realize there was one that did 2 steel ingots. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, so induction smelter. You only get one if you do it that way, but if you do it the alloy smelter way, but you need to pulverize the coke dust down. Alright, so I am just slowly doing these pattern recipes. I have had this running for quite a while now, and we're starting to actually build a little bit of a surplus with our Certus. A little bit. I mean, this isn't super fast, but I only have the light blue laser, which is getting us lots of diamonds, which I'm actually going to take out. And redstone. And coal, actually. I can just throw that in here. I think the enrichment chamber is probably the best way to go about doing it. It's the easiest. I mean, Crusher does the same thing. Sag Mill. Sag Mill does give a little bit of a chance to get an extra diamond, but like I said, we have this on, like, we're just generating infinite resources out of nothing, so there we go. I haven't looked at how many of these we have. Ooh, we're getting a little low on that. I'm working on it. There's so many recipes. I've got recipes for Mithril and Redstone Alloy, Flux Electrum now to get the automate the hardened things as much as possible. The upgrades, the upgrade kits. That's what I was trying to say. I don't actually have recipes for that done yet, but I have a couple of the things. Alright, what was I doing? I totally forgot what I was... Oh, I have a recipe for augments. Oh my goodness, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, steel. So, yeah, definitely did do this recipe. Okay, I don't know why it does that, but man, is that annoying. Alright, and then coke dust would just be a pulverizer recipe, probably. I don't think there would be any other... Yeah, there's no other thing that would... Let's see if it does it again. Oh, it actually worked that time. Now, pulverizer, I do have... And that. So, slowly, but surely, getting this stuff. So basically what I do is like 100. I'm like, okay, so I need to get that automated. Glowstone, silicone, Certus. But everything else is like, I can craft it all up. Don't know what I'm going to do about ore yet, either. I mean, we have tons and tons of ore. I just don't have it being automated yet. And that's mostly because these machine frames are a pain in the butt to craft up. So I don't want to craft up more machines than I actually need, but that is what we are automating. Alright, so I think we got up to about there. Energized and stone. Alright, well, we have an endless supply of stone now. So let's go ahead and do that recipe. This, I'm kind of using this as my main, just regular smelting, and then that is my steel thing. And then, I totally just forgot what I was doing. I totally just forgot what I was doing. Holy cow. Was it, I can't remember. Oh, yes. The energized dark ingots. So, this one is a little bit more complicated. Let me throw that up there. So yeah, the best way to do it is this, but the question is, how are we going to automate this? And I'm almost thinking, well, one, we need to get dark ingots, which that is really only that recipe or that recipe. Or I'm just like, do we dedicate a... No. I think what I'm going to do is... Oh no, I crafted up two. That's right. I crafted up a whole separate one for... Yes. Alright, so we'll probably do... Let's do this in here. And then I will do... Yeah, let's do interface on a fluid transposer with the energized ingots, and then we will just keep it full of refined fuel, I think. And then to do that, we will pipe in stuff over here. Alright, let me get this stuff crafted up. Be right back. Alright, couple things I'm gonna do here. That. Alright, so that will be for this. I'm also really quick going to while I am doing other stuff, I'm just gonna throw the ores in here to auto process. I think at least pulverize them down. I don't want this running permanently because I do need it for this kind of stuff. So, but while I'm doing other things, I figure we can just get that going. First thing, I'm actually going to... I want to get a larger buffer of these, especially like silicon and stuff, because if I want to do lots of patterns, we need lots of electrical steel, and we are capped at like 2 stacks, so I don't want that. So I lock that. Obviously we can get, what, 8 stacks in these, and then we can add upgrades. But let's go ahead and do this item stack transfer add-on from Industrial Foregoing. Basically, you just, I believe it's shift-click on the whichever block. So if you want it getting pulled out the side, you shift right-click on that side. But we want the top of the block, and there is a pull and a... No! Did I do the wrong one? I did the wrong one! No! Dang it! Not what I wanted. I wanted to push. Oh no! I should have realized that when it was a sticky piston. Dang it! I just kind of wasted some resources. Not the end of the world. I want the push. I want the machine to push out the thing. Also, I was kind of debating if we wanted to do the industrial dye thing. Doesn't that just, that produces just dye, doesn't it? This thing. I don't know. Maybe. Dye mixer. I don't remember if it's... Oh, that's right. You feed it red, green, and blue dye, and then it does stuff. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's try this again. So we want it to push from the up. So if I put this in there... Yeah, we can see the cobblestone is slowly going in there. And then we'll just, as it works, it will slowly fill all those up, and then we will move that to up there. All right. Yeah. So that will just slowly build up. I can even, like, I need to pull that out. That's just going to take a long while to fill that up. This bit, I think what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a dedicated line, I think. I'm going to do this, and then I don't remember. Okay, that time I knew I was going to fall down. All right, we have enough channels to add 2 more. At least 2 more. We might have more, actually. Because these give outputs. Although I could probably just do item ducts into that. Let's do that. Ah. Alright, there is some hotkey keeps closing that. I don't know which one it is. I gotta pay attention to what I'm typing when it does that. Alright, so energize will go in there. Do that, and then we need the fluid from this side. Output, input, output, input. Blue in the back. Output to the left. Alright, and then we'll throw this in there. And then on top, we will do yellow. Pretty sure these have byproducts. Don't really remember though. Yeah, it's like sulfur and one of them's tar, isn't it? Yeah. I need to throw more sieves in there and upgrade these as well. But, alright. We got that. Ooh. We need dark ingots. No, not dark ingots. We need... Wait, I'm totally getting myself... I don't need a capacity card on there. Duh. I'm crafting up the dark ingots. I was thinking I was gonna auto-craft those. But I think for the time being, we'll just do... liquefactive coal, I think. I think that's what we want, right? I could... Well... And then... I actually need... You know what I do? I think eventually we'll have a crafting card on there, I think. Not a capacity card. I think I did the wrong one. Yeah, see, this is the minor problem if you have this fully running. But I mean, eventually it's going to tear through all that and then it won't be running anymore. So... Coal. That'll melt down the coal into liquefacted coal. It'll go through the process, and then eventually we'll end up with refined fuel in there. Do a few stacks. Obviously, I don't think I want to do all coal, because we need some coal for coal coke, so we'll figure out how I want to do this. We are getting a decent amount of coal. Although I did turn off the black laser lens, but we get a decent amount through that. As like we get plenty to for our needs at the moment, we get plenty. I don't need like tens of thousands of liquefacted coal. But yeah, there we go. It's going through there. We're getting our tar. Oh, there it goes. I was like, why isn't that getting output? And then we're getting sulfur from there. And then we're ending up with the refined fuel in there. Albeit pretty slow. But we can speed all that stuff up. And we got our augments in there to get the better ratios. Yeah, I am pretty happy with that. And then we can do energized ingots. Let me just double check the whole process works. So, dark ingot in there. And there we go. We got energized ingots automated. So, there we go. We are slowly getting the base completely automated. Also, I love seeing stuff go through the pipes. I just threw a whole bunch of silicone and osmiridium in there for these mythology things. Let's get osmiridium. Alright, we are... It's like speeding up too. The more we get automated, the faster and faster we can start doing this. So, yeah, kind of just do stuff like that and then see where I need to improve our stuff for 100 patterns. We are processing our iron down. It's not being smelted yet. Silicone, mythology, I'm kind of doing that. Glowstone is a bit of an issue at the moment. And obviously our Certus. But we're working towards it. Slowly, very, very slowly, we are working towards getting a whole ton. I just want like a whole ton of Certus. And then that will get us going for a lot of this stuff for a little while. But anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.